Alright guys, so we're doing makeup today. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys how I got this look, and I'm not even gonna lie, this wasn't my first try. This is my second try at doing a full face of makeup in general. And look at this was the first try. Yuck. I look flat, dead, and red. Disgusting. So, I'm gonna show you guys how I got to the first image or video clip I showed you guys. So start off with my eyebrows. If you guys are subscribed to me or have watched any of my previous videos in general, you know that I do my eyebrows. That's about it, but I do them. So I'm okay. This is the most confident step that I feel. I feel like I'm doing the damn thing because I am. And then, after this it goes kind of downhill. I get a little scared, but I end up making the look a look, I did mess up on a few things. Well, I really messed up on one thing that I'm knowledgeable of. If any of you guys do makeup, then you'll probably catch a lot of my flaws. If y'all really want to play, you can make a little comment section about all the things I did wrong, because Sade has no idea what she's doing, but I'm gonna do it. All right, and let me just let you guys know, this should only cost about $60. No lie. Everything that I'm putting on my face except for my lip glosses that I use in the end come straight from Rite Aid. Nothing crazy. The brands that I use are not exclusive or nothing, and that's mainly because I don't do my makeup like that. So I did have to purchase a few things for this video, and I wasn't gonna break my bank for a YouTube video, and I don't even do this. I don't does this, okay? So yeah, so honestly, if you guys are like watching this because this year you're new to the game, then I definitely would suggest go to Nordstrom. All right, go to Nordstrom or Sephora or whatever. I have a friend that works in Nordstrom. I thank God for him, okay? Because if it wasn't for him, I probably would have really screwed this look up, or it would have looked crazy, because there's a few things in this video that I did not have. Only like one thing, I believe, one or two things. But yeah, go there, get some samples, some makeup samples, and then try to do your makeup, because I wouldn't suggest like buying full bottles of anything, because it might not be your shade, or you might not like it, so like if you can do samples of makeup and like play around in it for like a week, do that, boo. Nobody's gonna judge you. You gotta figure out what you like. You're not gonna like what everybody else likes. You might not like what I like, so let's talk about my first flaw. All right, so I put the lighter concealer above my eyebrow, and then I put the darker one underneath, and I should have flipped it and did it the other way. So now I'm trying to save face, and I'm trying to use the one I used on the top on the bottom, because that one matches my skin tone the closest, so it doesn't look crazy. It still highlights and contours my eyebrows, but like I messed up. So look at me, look at this, and this is where I messed up. I should have never did this. Putting this concealer, this is a concealer from Nordstrom, putting this under my eyebrow was just wrong, because one, I didn't have enough of it, so it was too light, and by the time I went to blend it, it wasn't blending properly, so it kind of does leave a bit of a cast. Like you can see a harsh line. Once I get closer to the end, it's nothing outrageously terrible, but I can see the effect it had on like my full face at the end. So yeah, definitely don't do this, guys. And if you know better, kudos to you, because I didn't know better. I screwed up a bit. Also, I might completely be using this thing wrong. I might, because every time I try to use it, I end up using something else after or before, or like it just doesn't do what I need it to do. So yeah, that was another fail. So right now I'm putting my concealer on my hand, and I'm just dabbing it on my face, and yeah, I kind of don't want to OD with it, so this is gonna help me, like this is helping me control the amount that I'm putting on my face, because as I said before, I don't really do makeup, so I don't really know how much is too much or how much is too little. So to be able to gradually build up to the amount that I want on my face it's just easiest for me to put on my hand and then just, move it to my face basically. Y'all see I'm moving in no particular pattern and it just shows. So I do end up liking to use a smaller brush than using this like in general. It does help a little bit, but the brush in the end really like helps me a ton. So I do, like, I wouldn't say skip, not buy it, but it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do for me. And I should have been putting a little bit of the concealer under, like on my eyelid a little bit, because that would have helped with how crazy these harsh lines are looking underneath my eyebrow. Okay, so once again, I'm going in with a lighter concealer underneath my eyelid. Underneath my eyelid. Well, yeah. I keep feeling like I'm saying stuff wrong. But I'm just going to put that there and then I'm going to blend it. And once again, I don't have a lot of this because I'm using something like a sample of it. But I only have one sample of it. So, yeah, that kind of sucked. But I forgot to purchase a lighter concealer. My crazy self. Like, how? I was just in my head, I was like, oh, I just need makeup that's my skin tone. I don't need anything that's lighter. But using lighter concealers helps bring dimension to your face so it doesn't look flat. And I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't realize I didn't have a lighter concealer until I got home. And I was like, I'm not going to the store again for a concealer. I'm gonna have to use what I have here. And yeah, that's me being frugal and lazy at the same damn time. So I am gonna put that under my eyelid, and then I'm going to put some more concealer on my cheeks because I don't feel like I have enough coverage there. So just to make sure that this can look as perfect, as CoverGirl like as I could possibly get without knowing about makeup, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now I'm gonna put in some darker concealer to add some definition to my chubby cheeks. My cheeks are like chubby but not chubby, and there's like no definition, so gotta make up for that. So I'm just gonna add this in. I was scared to use too much. Once again, don't know if I'm doing this properly. The concealing, the contouring on the side of my nose, yeah, I'm familiar with that, but the whole cheeks and the chin, listen, I don't know about that. And don't worry guys, I am blending the makeup in with my neck a little so that there's no Backflash, I think that's what they call it, whatever. Yeah, so that's a lighter concealer that I'm putting on my face, on my nose, also to help add definition. So now I'm just blending all of that in real good. All right, blending it in with my neck, my chin, under there, and the middle. So yeah. So I put a setting powder on, but I was struggling to put it on because I don't have a lot of makeup brushes, so I kind of was trying not to mix that in with another brush. So I was trying to use the blending thing, and it just was not getting on it the way I wanted it to. I was struggling, and then I tried to use a pad, like a mess, just a mess. And my, like, I don't know, my application was very messy. So I use that on the top, and then I use a powder that matches my actual skin tone on the rest of my face, and then I just brush off the excess powder at the same time. Not me ignoring the fact that I have a harsh line right there next to my eye, but you know, blending gone wrong. So right now I'm just putting the bronzer underneath my eyebrow to highlight, you know, that little area right there, that little arch, you feel me? And then I'm gonna go on to put the bronzer on my nose and my cheeks. Okay, typically I just use the bronzer in the corner of my eyes, but I'll just use a Q-tip so that I don't have to keep dabbing in and keep adding more. But this time, I don't know why I didn't decide to use a Q-tip, but I did. So yes, I know I said I'm not familiar with makeup, but typically I just throw some powder that is the same tone as my face, and I'll use concealer on my dark spots, and that's it. I don't put foundation on my entire face. I don't usually do that. I don't really know how I feel about it, but yeah, typically it's not this detailed. So I will say, now is the time. It took me about 45 minutes to do all of this. So yeah, now I'm taking off my Vaseline off my lips, and I am putting some lip liner on. It's not actually lip liner, it's the same liner that I use for my brows that I'm using on my lip. And reason being, I like it. I don't feel like trying other brands to see how, you know, how it goes, because a lot of my issue is how it glides on my lip. A lot of them just crumble or flake, or like they're just terrible. So this works. I might actually try a lip liner in the future, but for right now I don't really care that much. This works. Okay, so now I'm going to add in some Savage Fenty Cream Lip Gloss. And I'm just gonna smush that together a bit so I can blend that line a little bit, but not completely. I'm gonna go in with some Victoria's Secret lip gloss, and I'm just gonna gloss that on top. You can use any lip gloss, the thicker the better, honestly. So I'm putting that on top, and then I'm gonna continue to blend everything in together, and then we'll be done. If you don't, I mean, this is the only thing that makes this look out of budget, because Rihanna's lip gloss is, I think, $20. So you can use any, you can just do lip gloss and a lip liner and it'll be fine. Only if you're like chocolatey like me. I don't really know. Actually, no, I feel like anybody with a brown skin tone, it would look really nice on. If you're like a lighter skin tone, then you might have to use a lighter lip liner. That's it, but you can still definitely do the same thing. You just have to purchase a different color lip liner. So now I'm just brushing my eyelashes. I did my eyelashes 2 days prior. These are individuals, you know, like the professionals do. Yeah, boo, I do my own lashes. So now this is the final look. Kind of, sort of. I have to add in some setting spray. Y'all, I don't like using setting spray. I don't know how people just spray it on and just look so relaxed and calm. Like, I'm squinting and everything. It was just, it was terrible. But it was a dewy setting spray so that I didn't look as flat, a little more natural. And yeah, so that was a little cringy. But now I'm gonna do a side by side of my first attempt versus my second attempt. My first attempt is on the right side of the screen and my second attempt is on the left side. All right, so yeah, it looks way better, way better. But I still have some work to do for sure. So yeah, so guys, if you like this look, you know, comment, like, subscribe. If you want to see how I got this ponytail braid, it's Sierra inspired. I have the video up on my channel. Check out my social media to see this little photo shoot that I did with this look, boo. And thank you guys for watching. Catch you later.